This is 3.5 years in the making. And from the moment we started this journey, we said that this needed to be about our community. And that's what Super Bowl City represents. A free to the fan village, free concerts thanks to Levi's, a free energy zone, which is going to be amazing thanks to SAP and all of our sponsors for helping to make this possible. We couldn't have done this without you. I also say this everywhere I go, that this is going to be the most philanthropic Super Bowl in history. We are looking forward to hopefully raising over and above $13 million going back to the Bay Area and to youth development organizations, community building organizations, and to our environment and to sustainability efforts. We want to show the world San Francisco Bay Area values, and they are going to be on full display, especially here tomorrow. I also want to thank Verizon for all of their support on this as well. Now, this does not happen without Mayor Lee and his ability to bring together mayors from all over the region, and we will see them later in the week after we open. But he helped bring everyone together so that this would be an incredibly Bay Area effort, because we could not have done this alone as San Francisco, obviously. Santa Clara couldn't have done it alone, San Jose couldn't have, and Oakland couldn't have. But together, we can. And that is in the spirit of everything that we are doing here. We are so excited to welcome you. We're going to give you a sneak peek. But I want to turn it over to the man that really helped make this happen, Mayor Ed Lee.
Thank you, Daniel. And again, 3.5 years ago, Daniel, we met each other on this idea, and now everybody, welcome to San Francisco, the host of Super Bowl 50. That is such a ring to it, because when you can land an event like Super Bowl 50, you're talking about America's sport. You're talking about 50 years being able to talk about the history of what this sport has meant to the entire country. And with the likes of our local heroes on the 49ers or all the other football teams that you may want to be supportive of, we get to talk about their histories as well. We also then get to introduce to you what might be the next 50 years of football. And so I am glad to host this. I'm glad to represent a city where it's bread and butter, tourism, entertainment, culture, our openness is invited to host this wonderful event. I can't thank enough the host committee, with Daniel's leadership, with Keith Bruce's leadership, and all of the committee members who work very hard to do groundbreaking things like the most philanthropic. I mean, you think about the fact that there's been $50 million raised in the private sector already, and a guaranteed 25% of that going to Bay Area nonprofits to excite them. That's just a philanthropic part. When I talk to my counterparts in Oakland, in Santa Clara, and San Jose, the hotel units are getting filled up, prices are up there, but also the events that are happening, and from restaurants to local bars to places where they're planning events out 2 or 3 levels at a time. You're talking about an economy that is our bread and butter in San Francisco, where I get to spend that revenue thereafter on some of the greatest programs that our city represents. This is part of the promise of being a good San Francisco, a city by the bay, one that has a history of celebrating its sports, inviting a lot of people here, but also taking care of a lot of people and their needs at the same time. Sports is a very interesting thing these days. And I know that we have had to share, whether it's basketball, baseball for sure with our World Series Giants, soccer has just exploded like crazy. The football has its place. and we'll continue to have this place. And I know that Super Bowl 50 will be remembered because of the way we hosted it, because we organized it correctly, because we were so open and inviting so many people to participate. With all the free events that we have, with all the participation that we have, I'm so happy that we get to do this in a way in which the NFL has supported us time and time again to do this in the most innovative and creative and open and inviting way.